Happy Earth Day to you. Happy Earth Day to you. Happy Earth Day, everybody. Happy Earth Day to you. Mother Earth Day. Today is Thursday, April 22. I'd like to begin by reading this beautiful Earth Day poem. I've got a picture of the earth, planting a tree, butterflies and flowers, and recycling. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Our earth is special. There is just one. It gives us water, soil, and sun. People and animals share the land. Let's all lend a helping hand. You can save water and plant a tree. Make a better home for you and me. Recycle things. Don't throw away. Make every day an Earth Day. And I have a really special picture that I'm going to keep up on my board. It says, make every day Earth Day. The students who can read it with me. Make every day Earth Day. Awesome. Today is a beautiful sunny morning. Yes, there's a little bit of snow on the ground, but it's a beautiful sunny day. So I know when I go out for my walk, I need to wear my sunglasses, maybe a hat because it's a little cold, probably my boots, it's a little bit cold, and my coat. That's why we look at the weather every day. The more we get together, together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. Your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. There's Pradeep and Sophia and Angela and Jake. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. There's Sandy and Ashraf and Vanny and Ken. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Good morning, friends. Read with me, please. We are not stuck at home. We are safe at home. You're safe at home with your family, taking care of you so that you won't get sick. Here's my special book that I show you every day. Aboriginal People in Canada. Aboriginal are the first people here. The First Nation, the Métis, and the Inuit people are the first people that lived on this beautiful earth, beautiful country of ours, Canada. And I like to show this beautiful picture of the women, the Native women looking up at the moon and probably telling some nice stories together. And here's the story I like to tell. It's our land acknowledgement. I'd like to begin by acknowledging that the land that we gather on today is the Mississauga of the Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, and the Wendat. And here where I live in Pefferlaw, I walk the sacred land of Chippewa and Ojibwe. We also recognize the enduring presence of all First Nation, Métis, and Inuit peoples who still live in Canada, They're amongst us. They live everywhere now in Canada. The same tune as The More We Get Together. Let's sing our recycling song. Reduce, reuse, recycle, recycle, recycle. Reduce, reuse, recycle. It's easy to do. Your trash and my trash make way too much trash. Reduce, reuse, recycle. It's easy to do. Sing it with me. Reduce, reuse, recycle, recycle, recycle. Reduce, reuse, recycle. It's easy to do. Your trash and my trash make way too much trash. Reduce, reuse, recycle. It's easy to do. It sure is easy to do. The earth is our mother. We must take care of her. The earth is our mother. We must take care of her. Hey, Nana, oh, Nana, hey, now, now. Hey, Nana, oh, Nana, hey, now, now. This sacred land we walk upon with every step we take. The sacred land we walk upon with every step we take. Hey, Nana, oh, Nana, hey, now, now. Hey, Nana, oh, Nana, hey, now, now. When I'm tapping the drum, you can be tapping your legs, or clapping, or snapping. It's your choice. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Aye, 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 oh, aye, oh, aye, oh, aye, oh. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Aye, 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 oh, aye, oh, aye, oh, aye, oh. The Native people, the First Nation, the Inuit, the Métis people of Canada, the Indigenous people, would be so proud of us singing songs about the earth, the air, taking care of the earth, taking care of the air, taking care of our land, taking care of our animals, taking care of human beings, taking care of each other, and protecting our land. Earth Day is about taking care of the earth and taking care of people and taking care of animals. Happiness runs in a circular motion. Happiness runs in a circular way. Happiness runs in a circular motion. Happiness runs in a circular way. La 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 la. Try to sing that with me. Happiness runs in a circular motion. That means you start to get happy and someone else gets happy, someone else gets happy, and before you know it, everyone is happy. Happiness runs in a circular motion. Happiness runs in a circular way. Happiness runs in a circular motion. Happiness runs in a circular way. La 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 la. I have fun with the drum. I enjoy the drum. Talking about happiness runs, I'm going to look at one more time our happiness picture for our planet Earth. We want to keep planet Earth happy. We don't want a sad Earth. Just like you and I like to stay happy, we want to keep our Earth happy. Carry your own water bottle. Don't use plastic bottles. Plastic water bottles. Plant some flowers or a garden. That's one of the things we're going to do today. We're going to plant some flowers. Recycle paper and glass and plastic. Plant a tree. Lots of people like to plant trees at this time of year to help our planet so that we on Earth can have good air to breathe. Reuse your clothes and your books and your toys and pass them on to someone else if you're not using them. Your vegetables and your fruits and your coffee grinds and your eggshells all go into compost, your green box, and then it can make new soil. Keep our bumblebees alive. We need bumblebees to pollinate, to kiss all the flowers and trees and fruits and vegetables to grow. So we need bees. Pick up the garbage. Well, first of all, don't throw garbage on the ground. But secondly, if you see it, pick it up and put it in the garbage. And try to reuse things. Reuse the bags that you take to the grocery store. In my house now, I'm trying to keep things like toilet paper rolls or egg cartons, newspaper, things that I can use to do art with you. This is what makes the earth sad. Garbage. Throwing garbage all around. Yuck. If you waste electricity, so turn out your lights, turn off the computer, turn off the TV if you're not using it. Try not to use too much electricity. Try not to use too much water. Wasting water, we need that precious water. And don't throw garbage into the rivers and lakes and oceans. That would make Earth very sad because it kills all the things in the water, the fish and all the ocean life. Fix a tap if it's drip, 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 dripping. That wastes water. Try not to drive your car too much. Try to walk or take a bicycle because cars create all this yucky pollution into the air and we have to breathe that in. Yuck. Do not, friends, kill bees. Don't kill bumblebees. We need them. We need them to help vegetables and fruits to grow. And this picture, it shows us that some factories, places that are building things for us or making things for us, are putting too much pollution into the air. So we want to try to cut down all those toxic chemicals that go up in the air. We want to have nice air that we can breathe. Like I said, the earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. I-A, 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 I-O, 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 I-O. I'm gonna shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Wiggle your woggles away. We're gonna tap, tap, tap your sillies out. Tap, tap, tap your sillies out. Tap, tap, tap your sillies out. Wiggle your woggles away. We're gonna clap, clap, clap your sillies out. Clap, clap, clap your sillies out. Clap, clap, clap your sillies out, wiggle your woggles away. Get ready, my friends, we're gonna stretch, stretch, stretch your sillies out, stretch, stretch, stretch your sillies out, stretch, stretch, stretch your sillies out, wiggle your woggles away. This time we're gonna stretch out this way. Oh, we're gonna stretch, stretch, stretch your sillies out, stretch, stretch, stretch your sillies out, stretch, stretch, stretch your sillies out, wiggle your woggles away. We're gonna clap, clap all over this land. We're gonna clap, clap all over this land. We're gonna clap, clap all over this land. We're gonna clap all over this land. We're gonna tap, tap all over this land. We're gonna tap, tap all over this land. We're gonna tap, tap all over this land. We're gonna tap all over this land. We're gonna stretch, stretch all over this land. We're gonna stretch, stretch all over this land. We're going to stretch, stretch all over this land. We're going to stretch all over this land. We're going to roll, roll all over this land. We're gonna roll, roll all over this land. We're going to roll, roll all over this land. We're gonna roll all over this land. Last one, we're gonna stretch, stretch all over this land. We're going to stretch, stretch all over this land. We're going to stretch, stretch all over this land. We're going to stretch all over this land. This beautiful land that we live in, we live in the country of Canada. And this land is your land. This land is my land. From Bonavista, which is to the east, to Vancouver Island, from the Arctic Circle way up north to the Great Lake waters. This land was made for you and me. Let's do it again. This land is your land. This land is my land. From Bonavista to Vancouver Island, from the Arctic Circle to the Great Lake waters. This land was made for you and me. And we want to keep this land beautiful. I'm going to show you a picture of our land. Remember this Earth Day picture that I made? It's called Our Earth. Read these words with me. Land. This is where we live. We live on the land, and we want to take care of all the trees and the grass and the flowers. This is our homes and our apartments and our playground, and we want to keep our land and our animals, our trees, our forests, our lakes and rivers, all beautiful. The next word to read is air. You're right, air. We want to keep the air clean on our earth so that we can have planes and birds and bees and insects flying and kites and a rainbow and a cloud and butterflies and a hot air balloon. Another part of our earth is this word over here. You're right, space. Up in space. We can't always see space, but we know that's where the sun is, the stars, the moon, the planets, the comets, and the Milky Way. It's all beautiful up in space. And the last part of our earth is this one. Sea, or an ocean. And look at how beautiful the ocean is, with whales and dolphins and octopus and fish and starfish, crabs and lobster and beautiful plants that grow, seaweed and different plants that grow, and shells and coral all grow in the ocean. Our job for Earth Day and every day, keep our land clean, keep our oceans clean, keep our air clean, keep all of these things clean so that we can live in a world where we can breathe well and live well and pass it on to the next generation, pass it on to the next group of children who go to school and the next group of children after that go to school. We want to keep a beautiful world going for ourselves. Too much talking. Let's do some singing. Let's do the numbers rumba. Let's do the numbers rumba. Let's do the numbers rumba. Numbers all day long. Number one. Number one is straight but fun. Number one. Numbers all day long. Number one is for one Earth. We only have this one planet that we want to take care of. Number one is straight but fun. Number one, numbers all day long. I'm going to get out my other numbers while I'm singing about numbers. Here's a big number. Number 365. That's 1 year. 365 days equals 1 year. And in 365 days, that's how long it takes our planet Earth to go around the sun. 365 days equals 1 year. And in that 1 year, we have 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, and fall. That's a busy year, isn't it? Let's do the numbers rumba. Let's do the numbers rumba. Let's do the numbers rumba. Numbers all day long. It's true. You can see numbers everywhere in your day. Here's another number. There are 24 hours in 1 day. 24 hours in 1 day. And this is what 1 day looks like. The Earth keeps spinning. And half the day you'll see daylight and sunlight, and half the day is at nighttime when you're asleep. 24 hours in 1 day. Let's do the numbers rumba. Let's do the numbers rumba. Let's do the numbers rumba. Numbers all day long. Here's another number. Number 12. And 12 is the same as a dozen. Like a dozen eggs, or a dozen bagels, a dozen donuts, a dozen cookies, a dozen buns that you go and buy at the bakery. 12 is a dozen, and 12 are the months of the year. We have 12 months of the year. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Let's look for another number. Number 7. There are 7 days in 1 week. 7 days in 1 week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Let's do the numbers, rumba. Let's do the numbers, rumba. Let's do the numbers, rumba. Numbers all day long. Let's count to 20. 1, 2, 3. Good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good for you. Let's count backwards from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good for you. Some of the students know how to count by twos. We're going to count by twos all the way to 30. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Good for you. And 30 or 31, about 30 is the number of days in a month. Remember I said we have 12 months of the year, January to December, a dozen months of the year. And in each month, there's about 30 days. And the last counting we're going to do is some students can count by 10. The fun thing about having fingers is they're great for helping you to count. So we're going to count by tens all the way to 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 100. Oops. Last week, the number 100 was really important because there were 100 days that we were counting until the Summer Olympics in Tokyo, Japan this summer. And I hope the Olympics can happen. I'm not sure if they're going to happen, but you can see Canada at the Olympics. You can see them doing running and swimming and gymnastics and all different sports, soccer and basketball and volleyball and lots of sports that you can enjoy watching Canada do. We're so proud of Canada, so proud of this country that we live in. In fact, I want to show you our Canada book. Canada ABC. And I like to show this book on Earth Day because I love to see all the beauty of the country that we live in, Canada. The animals, the water. Here's Miss Coulterman's kayak or canoe. I love them both. Beautiful trees, beautiful birds. And that's what we love about Canada. We want to keep Canada beautiful. A is for Arctic. Way up north, we call that the Arctic. And look at all those beautiful animals. We don't want to kill the animals of the far north. We don't want to spoil the land that they live on or the water that they drink. B is for beaver. These cute little animals, they live in the water and they build their homes out of trees and sticks. C is for Canada. Here's a picture of the beautiful country we live in. I see on the east coast, this is where the Atlantic Ocean is. On the west coast, the Pacific Ocean. In the far north is the Arctic Ocean. And I see lots of animals. It's a beautiful country we live in. D, the letter D is for dog sled. And up in the Arctic or not just in the Arctic, in the far north of Canada, some people travel by dog sled because it's so snowy and icy, it's easier to get around with a group of dogs pulling you on a sled. E is for evergreen. Evergreen are coniferous trees that grow all year long. You can see them green all year, like pine trees, cedars. These are beautiful evergreen trees. And F is for flag. Here's our beautiful flag of Canada. Plus we have all these flags that represent the different provinces or territories. Here's Ontario. Here's our Ontario, the province we live in. It's very similar to Manitoba. Look, they're almost the same. G is for goose, the Canadian goose. We want to keep these animals safe. We don't want to destroy the water that they live in or the air that they breathe and fly in. We don't want to put garbage into the ocean because the garbage would destroy the beautiful water and the beautiful land that we have. H is for hockey. I love to watch the Toronto Maple Leafs play hockey. I is for Inukshuk. We've made these before in our art class. It's a beautiful stone structure that they use in the far north. The Inuit people build these out of stone, and it helps you to know which direction you're going. It shows you which direction you're going. J is for July 1, July 1st, when we celebrate Canada Day with fireworks and our Canada flag and some music and maybe some dancing and maybe some good food. Look, here's Miss Coulterman's favorite. The letter K is for kayak. I have my orange kayak that I like to go out on the lake, Lake Simcoe. This is why we don't want to throw garbage into the lakes and rivers and streams and oceans. We want to keep them beautiful. L is for the loonie, money. Next week, we're going to be talking about Canadian money. The loonie, $1. The toonie, $2. the quarter, 25 cents, the dime, 10 cents, the nickel, 5 cents. Next week, we'll talk about those coins. M is for maple. This gorgeous maple tree gives us maple syrup. And the maple tree is such an important part of Canada. It's like the symbol of Canada. The maple leaf is the symbol of Canada. And maple trees are also the trees that you see that are green in spring and summer, and in fall they have beautiful flowers leaves that fall. Orange and red and yellow and brown. They're so pretty. O is for Ottawa. And this is where the head of our whole country, our Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, this is where he works. And that's where he makes all the decisions to keep us safe at our home right now during this pandemic. We don't want to get sick, and we want to get a vaccine into our arm, a needle into our arm, so that we won't get sick. P is for polar bear. Polar bears live in the far north where it's permanently snow and ice. And again, we want the water to be nice and clean, free of garbage, so that the polar bears can live there. R is for the railroad. We have a railroad, the Great Canadian Railroad, that goes all the way from the west coast, where British Columbia is, to the east coast, where New Brunswick is. I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time of day. Can't you hear the whistle blowing? Rise up so early in the morning. Can you hear the captain calling? Dinah, blow your horn. Woo! Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? That's the song about a railroad. I love traveling by train. It's a fun way to get across the country and to travel through other countries. S is for the Stampede. Every year in Calgary, they have a special presentation of horses and cattle and beautiful wagons, and that's all part of the Calgary Stampede. T is for a totem pole. This is such a beautiful part of the Aboriginal people, the First Nation people that live on the west coast of Canada. Totem poles are only built on the west coast of Canada. That's the tradition of where they came from, because the west coast gets so much beautiful water off the ocean that it makes the trees grow really, really tall. So the native people, the First Nation people of the west coast, decided to carve into the tall, tall trees pictures of animals, the animals that represent their beautiful life. So I see the beautiful bird on top, and an owl, and maybe a bear or a fox or a wolf. These are all beautiful. And it also reminds me, we want to keep our Canada and our earth beautiful so that we can have all these animals live on earth. U is for uniform. Oops, a uniform. Like the Olympics. This uniform is for the Olympics. Or a sports player, a hockey, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, the military and their beautiful uniforms. V, like Vanny, V is for voyageur. Look, the first people, other than the Aboriginal people, the first people that came to Canada, they didn't have trains or planes or automobiles. They had to travel by boat, just like this. So they would travel through Ontario, for example. They would go from one lake or one river to another place by boat, and they were called the voyageurs. Just like my song, the boat goes down the river, it takes me to my home. The boat goes down the river, it takes me to my home. Well, we go to our house by bus or by car or van or TTC bus or the subway. But some people in the world, they travel by boat to their house. W is for whale. Look at, and whales live in the ocean. And we want to keep the oceans clean so these whales can continue to live. X is for explore. Explore this beautiful country of ours. Lakes and rivers and mountains and trees and animals, and keep our planet beautiful. Y is for the Yukon. The Yukon is one of the territories of Canada. And it's so beautiful when you're in the Yukon. I was once there in the year 2017. I was there. I was canoeing the Nahanni River, a special river up in the north. And I could see these beautiful northern lights, these beautiful lights that came in the sky at nighttime with beautiful colors. And look, this family are having fun camping, looking at the mountains, breathing fresh air. And letter Z. Z is for the Zamboni. And this is a machine that we invented here in Canada. It's a machine that cleans the ice so that you can skate, and so that the Toronto Maple Leafs and all of the Canadian hockey teams can skate. We're a family and we're a tree. Our roots go deep down in history, like my great-great-grandmother reaching out to me. We're a green and growing family tree. So we have trees like maples and like an oak tree. And then we have the family that are taking care of us while we don't want to get the virus. That's our family tree. This pretty planet spinning through space. You're a garden, a harbor, a holy place. Golden sun going down, gentle blue giant, spin us around all through the night. Safe till the morning light. Here's another planet song. This is the last day I'm going to be doing these planet songs because today we're finished our theme of Mother Earth. But remember, every day is Earth Day. There's a big, beautiful planet in the sky. It's our home. It's where we live. You and many others live here too. This is our home. It's where we live. Beautiful planet Earth is where we live. You live in your home with your family. You live on a street, like our school is on Don Mills Road. You live in the city of Toronto, beautiful Toronto, with the CN Tower and all the beautiful parks and restaurants and playgrounds. You live in the province of Ontario. Ontario, give us a place to stand and a place to grow, and we will build Ontario. A place to stand, a place to grow, Ontario. And you live in the country of Canada with our beautiful Canadian flag. And you live on planet Earth. You're home on a street in Toronto, in Ontario, in Canada, on planet Earth. There we go. Let me get a couple of our songs from our song sheet. Skinnamarink-y dinky dink, skinnamarink-y doo. I love you. Skinnamarink-y dinky dink, skinnamarink-y doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening underneath the moon. Skinnamarink-y dinky dink, skinnamarink-y doo. I love you too, boo boo be doo. And I love that song sings about the moon. It comes up at nighttime. The sun is up in daylight. The moon is up at nighttime. The daylight and the nighttime make up one whole day of 24 hours. Let's do this song about love. All I really need is a song in my heart, food in my belly, and love in my family. All I really need is a song in my heart and love in my family. Good for you. Let's do some body parts. This is the way we tap our head, tap our head, tap our head. This is the way we tap our head early in the morning. This is the way we tap, shoulders tap, shoulders tap, shoulders. This is the way we tap, shoulders early in the morning. This is the way we stretch, arms, stretch, arms, stretch, arms. This is the way we stretch arms early in the morning. This is the way we snap fingers, snap fingers, snap fingers. This is the way we snap fingers early in the morning. This is the way we clap our hands, clap our hands, clap our hands. This is the way we clap our hands early in the morning. Beautiful. All things on earth shall pass under the sky, but music alone shall live. Music alone shall live. Music alone shall live and never die. And music is so beautiful. And music can help you to rest, or music can get you going and dance. You can sing, you can listen to music. You can put your headphones on and listen to music. You can listen to all sorts of music. In fact, I've ordered some books that I hope come to my house soon, and they're all about different kinds of music. And we're going to be looking at that in the month of May. So let's do some breathing. This week I've been talking about rainbow breathing. Breathe it in and out. 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 Last one. Breathe it in and out. Good for you. So today is Thursday, April 22, Earth Day, Mother Earth Day. I've got to start to call it Mother Earth Day. That's the new name for it. It's not going to be just Earth Day anymore. It's Mother Earth Day. And I have 22 on my calendar. Let's count all the way to number 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Today is the 22nd day, or 22 of the year 2021. Here's a chart that I want to show you. It's another Earth Day chart. And I have the word Earth written down the side of my page. The students who can print, I want you to put this in your journal. E-A-R-T-H, Earth. And here's some of the things. Actually, you could put Earth, and then you could put April 22. These are words, and these are some of the things that represent Earth Day. For the letter E, we have Earth, and we have E for environment, taking care of our earth, the land, the mountains, the trees, the water. A is for April, and A is for appreciate. That's a big word, but it really means really respecting and honoring and taking care of the land. We appreciate where we live. R is for reduce, make less garbage, reuse. Use some water again and again, like doing your dishes in the dishwater. And recycle. Recycle means to make new. So take plastic and paper and cans and make them new again. Take them to a factory and they'll make it into paper And plastic and cans again. They can use it again. T is for toxic. Toxic is when we pollute the air or the water. That's another way of saying pollute, or to toxic means chemicals that you want to stay away from. We don't want toxic chemicals in the air or in the water. And H is for stay healthy. Eat healthy food, drink water out of your own water canister. And H is for habitat. That's a big word, but habitat is where animals like to live. And we want to keep those habitats so that animals can continue to live on planet Earth. Take a sip of your water now. There we go. Okay. Here's your homework for today. I think some of you have these homework pages. I sent home with some of you these homework assignments, and I hope you have them. The first one is a coloring activity, and you can practice printing these words. This says recycle. If you can print, I want you to print the word recycle in your journal. Plastic, metal, which is the same as cans, aluminum cans, metal, paper, and glass. And you can color these pictures, and you can trace the words for plastic, metal, paper, and glass. You can do that at your house. This one, you can practice counting. Put your name on your page. Count Earth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then circle number 4. Recycling bins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then circle number 6. 2 trees. 1, 2. Circle number 2. And 5 drops of fresh water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 water, and then circle number 5, and then you can color that sheet also. And this one is kind of fun. This one you can do at your house. You can sort paper or plastic or metal. So again, every day I want you cutting. Cut the pictures out and match. The paper goes in the paper box, the cans go in the metal box, and the plastic goes in the plastic box. So that's for you to practice doing for your homework, and you can glue them on paper, plastic, or metal. I have a few extras that I want to show you. Newspaper goes into paper. Newspapers go in the paper box. Cans go in the metal box. Magazines go in the paper box. Plastic goes in the plastic box. These are good things to recycle, my friends. You don't have to throw them in the normal garbage. Envelopes go in the paper box. Lots of things to recycle. Egg cartons go in the paper box. Although I like to use my egg cartons for other things like art. Paper bags go in the paper box. So I want to show you an art that I've been working on at my house. This, I'm reusing an old piece of cardboard, and I'm reusing this beautiful plastic wrap that you sometimes get in packages. First of all, our students love to pop, 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 pop. You can pop with your fingers, you can pop the plastic wrap, and that's a really good tactile activity for your fingers. So squish, 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 squish all the plastic wrap. And when you're finished squishing, it's fun to paint with it. I'm going to show you what I'm going to paint. I have a tree branch here, and I have the shape of a beautiful beehive. And I'm doing that because today is Earth Day, and we want to have a special home for bees, because bees are so good at taking care of our planet. They help to pollinate all the flowers that grow on fruits and vegetables. So this is a yellow beehive, and I'm making it out of my reusable, I'm reusing this bubble wrap. And look, it makes a beautiful yellow beehive. And the fun thing about a beehive is these bees go in to their home, to their hive, and they make delicious honey that we love to eat. You love to eat honey with your toast or in some desserts or in some recipes. So that's something you can do with your bubble wrap. If you have bubble wrap at your house, you can play with it first and pop the bubbles, but you can also paint with it. And this tree, I also have some green here. Because it's Earth Day, we have to work a little bit with the color green, and I'm going to put some leaves. I think most of you have a brush and some paint at your house. And painting just like this. Dab, 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 dab. That's how I like to paint sometimes. And then you end up with a nice branch from the tree. And a beehive for all these buzzing bees. Bzzz. So that's my art for today. And I also have one other art. I hope most of you have this in your package of materials that I sent home. It's a beautiful picture of the moon and the sun. And that represents one whole day, 24 hours, because we have half the night, half the day, half of 24 hours is nighttime and half is daytime. So you can color this or you can paint it. It's your choice. That's another nice art project for today. Well, Earth Day would not be complete unless I did a little bit of planting. So I've got a bucket, or a pot, I should say. A planter, a pot, and I'm going to fill it with some soil. I've got my bag of soil. Here we go, my friends. Oh, here we go. I've got a whole bag of soil to put in my pot, to fill up my pot. And then today, my job is to put in these seeds to make flowers. And each day I'll show you how they're growing. I've got some sunflowers and some flowers. I'm going to start to grow them in my house, and then I'll put them in the garden. And I'm going to call these my Earth Day flowers. And I've got my water here to water them, so that every day I water my plants, or every couple days, to help them grow. And that's a job you can do at your house. If you have plants, I think you can be watering the plants, just like you water the plants at our school. So that's my Earth Day project, planting the seeds. And over here, I have my sensory box. Every day it's something different. And today, it's some fantastic marbles. First of all, marbles are fun. Just to run your hand through them and feel the marbles. And squish them a little bit to practice squishing with your hand to strengthen your muscle in your hand. And you can practice playing with the marbles, or you can practice pouring. Fill up, if you have something like marbles or shells or rocks, if you have rocks, you can collect some rocks and have these things at your house so that you can use them to practice pouring and scooping. I scoop it and I practice pouring. Or most of you have these tongs at your house. You can practice picking them up, and you can practice counting. And our dozen, our container that has a dozen, you can practice. Let me see if I can do this. You can practice pick it up, put it 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 12, and then do it again. Another group of 12. Or if it's something small in your sensory box, let's say you have little tiny beads, you can practice picking it up with your fingers. Little tiny beads, and count. Count to 12. So that's your sensory activity. There we go. And the last thing I want to show you today is a beautiful, beautiful book. It's called The Proudest Blue. And this book is really significant for 2 reasons. I see the beautiful blue of an ocean or a lake or a river. So we want to keep our oceans, lakes, rivers beautiful and not put garbage into them. But also, last week was the beginning of Ramadan for our Muslim friends. And this is a beautiful story of this beautiful blue scarf, hijab. So this is such a pretty story. The Proudest Blue. Such a pretty color of blue, too. Oh, look. This young girl, mother has taken her to the store because it's her turn. She's a young teenager, and it's her turn to start wearing the hijab, the beautiful scarf. And her mother says, "Oh, would you like a pink one?" And she says, "Oh, no, mother. I really want that beautiful blue scarf." She picks out her own blue hijab, a beautiful scarf to wear on her head. Well, look, She's ready to go to school. She's so proud to wear her new hijab. And here's another friend. This woman doesn't have the hijab on. Look, she's so proud to go to school wearing her new blue scarf. I see the yellow bus, and I see some students walk to school and some take the bus, and she's so proud to wear her new scarf. Oh, look. That's what happy looks like, and that's what proud looks like. She's wearing her beautiful blue scarf. She's proud, and she's happy, and she's calm. That's what that looks like. Uh-oh. Some of the other students at school were teasing her and saying, "Ha ha, funny hat. Why are you wearing that blue scarf?" How mean. That's not very kind. That's bullying and teasing. And she felt very sad. It's just not fair when someone teases you. Sometimes they tease you. Here they're teasing her about her blue scarf, but sometimes they tease you. They could tease you about your glasses. "Oh, Miss Coulterman, your eyeglasses are so ugly. Miss Coulterman, your hair is so ugly. Oh, Miss Coulterman, you have ugly clothes." Or, "Miss Coulterman, I don't like the color of your eyes." Those are all things. We're all different. We all have different ways that we look, but we're all the same on the inside. And we don't want to hurt other people's feelings by saying something mean to them. So that's what happens in this story. Some of the other students are laughing. They're laughing at her beautiful blue scarf, her hijab. How do you think that made her feel inside? She was probably sad, maybe crying. But then she thinks to herself, look at this beautiful, she's got her beautiful blue hijab. She thinks to herself, my beautiful hijab is like the beautiful blue of the ocean. And I am so proud to wear my beautiful blue hijab. The ocean is blue, my hat, my scarf is blue, and I feel okay. I'm going to wear my scarf with pride. I'm so proud that I get to wear my scarf, she says. And look, she continues to wear her beautiful hijab every day to school. And look, all her friends are like, hey, it's so nice to see you. I love your blue hijab. I love your blue scarf. I'm so glad that she decided she looked beautiful wearing her blue hijab. So, my friends, I think I'm finished talking about Earth Day. So many things about Earth. We're just going to recap one thing. For the students who can print, earlier in the week, whoops, where is it? Earlier in the week, you printed these words. Your Earth day words. This is the last day we're going to look at these words. Earth is for the beautiful planet we live on. We live on planet Earth. Recycle. Put all the things that you can into your recycle bin and make it new. It goes to the factory and they make it new. They make new paper. They make new plastic. They make new cans. They make new glass. Whenever you can, try to reuse something. Reuse your bags, donate your clothes and your books and your toys so that someone else can use it. Reuse also means don't waste things. So Miss Coulterman has decided, I'm going to try not to waste so much paper anymore. Reduce. Try to cut down on. Use less of something. Use less water. Don't waste the water. Here's the word water. We want to keep water clean and we don't want to waste it. Conserve means not wasting. Conserve energy, like turning out the lights, turning off your computer, turning off the tap of water. To conserve, not waste. Here's the sun. Sun, lovely golden sun, please shine down on me. Oh, lovely sun, sun, lovely golden sun, hiding behind a tree. All of these students are asking you, please come out so they can play with you. Lovely sun, sun, lovely golden sun, please shine down on, please shine down on, please shine down on me. Plant. Try to plant something. A garden or flowers. You can have plants in your house. You can have plants out of your house or in your apartment. Trees. We don't want to chop down a lot of trees. We want to make sure we're planting lots of trees. Plastic. Put all your plastic in recycling, but also try not to drink these water bottles. Try to drink from your own canister. Can. This can, aluminum can, goes in recycling. Paper. All the newspaper and envelopes and paper go in recycling. They go to the factory, they take the paper and they change it and they make it new paper. Most of the paper that we use in our computers, if you're printing on your computer, most of that paper is recycled paper. It was one type of newspaper. They squish it all up, they mix it with water, and they make it a new type of paper. Friends, I will remember you. I'll think of you. I'll play with you. And when another day is through, I'll still be friends with you. I think I want to show that Earth Day poster one more time, but I can't find it. Here we go. Our beautiful planet Earth, Mother Earth Day. Take care of Mother Earth every day, my friends. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, friends.